Hello there everyone, my name is Crazy Caleb, and today we are taking a look at a fairly simple but wonky module, Name Changer. So the way that this module works is you must figure out what word you're looking at first on this list of 24 words, and what we're going to do is, with a couple calculations, we're going to find the position of the word we must submit it on, and which word we're going to be submitting on. So what we need to do is first off, figure out what word we're looking at. So we're going to use the left and right arrows to find our initial word, which will be used on later calculations. So we have, if we keep pressing left, eventually, this letter will stop changing. So let's press right, so that means we're at the first letter. So we have Mike, India, Charlie, Romeo, Oscar. So it's microphone. Microphone is our first word, so let's find that in the list. Right there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to find the position of that initial word in the list below, in reading order. And it says in here, all of your calculations from now on will be index 1. So what this means is that the top left of this list here in reading order is the stereotype is 1. That is the position of the initial word. So microphone in this case is 2. That's our initial word. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the position of the initial word to the number of indicators on the bottom. So taking a look around, we have 2 indicators. The lit or unlit status does not matter or apply in this case. So it's going to be 2 plus 2 in this case, which equals 4. So with this calculation, what we have determined is we are going to submit on the 4th letter. Now, what we must do is we need to figure out what word we're going to be submitting on. To find such word, we must use the position of the initial word again, and add the position of the initial word to the number of ports on the bottom. Now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 ports. So, 2 plus 4 is 6, so we're going to be submitting on the 6th word. The 6th word in this list is articulate. We would modulo 24 after this step, which it rarely happens, but if you get a big enough word, it would happen. Or just essentially loops around, basically. So, yeah, so let's do that. So we are going to set the up and down arrows will move in between the words. So the up arrow will move to the left, and the down arrow will move to the right of the list. So we'll go down the list, essentially. So we're currently at the first letter we're currently at the first letter in microphone. Let's press down, and notice how I press down to P, and that is in the same position as the position that we pressed down. So that always will be the same case. So then next one should be A, then it should be P, and then it should be A again. So we're at the 6th word, and we must submit it on the 4th letter, in this case being in India. So let's do the left and right arrows to the I, and press this little X-ray in the middle to submit the module. And just like that is a solved module. Let's take a look at another example. This module is really simple, but I don't personally enjoy the way the manual explains it. Alright, so our word we're looking at here is accountant. This position of this word is going to be in the 13th position. The way how I know that so quickly is because each of these rows has 6 letters in it. So 6, 12, 13. Simple as that. Now, once the lights turn back on, we're going to take a look at the number of indicators on the bottom. In this case, there is 1. Now, we have 14. In this case, we need to use this number we got modulo 10. So getting rid of the first digit, so in this case, we're going to be submitting on the 4th letter. If it happened to be 0, then add 1, but that I don't even think applies, because the way the modulo 10 works on here is the modulo 10 works if it's greater than 10. It's a bit weird. I don't know why it doesn't say subtract 10 if greater than 10. But just as a heads up, that's what it is. So now we have the 4th letter that we're going to be submitting on. We need to figure out what word we're working with here. So we have 13 plus the amount of ports that we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be the 19th word. and the fourth letter. So we have 6, 12, 18, 19. So we're going to be submitting unacceptable, the fourth letter being an echo. So let's move down the list. We're currently at the first letter now. Should be D, A, B, E, M, and A. Over to the fourth letter being the echo. Good job. Let's take a quick look at one final example. This is stereotype, so the first character. So we have 1 as our initial position. Number of indicators is 5. Okay, so it's the 6th letter. And the number of ports is 0. So in this case, we're going to be submitting on the first word. So 6th letter. So in this case, the 6th letter will be an Oscar. And just like that, my friends, is a solved module. It's really easy and it's really simple. And as always, I hope you enjoy. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.